This is Nick Urich, and you're listening to Let the Hate Flow Through You with Jeremy Shear and El Hordano Diablo.
Let the hate flow!
Available on the Lousy Weather Media Network.
Welcome to Let the Hate Flow Through You, your weekly dose of audible hatred. I'm Jeremy Shear.
El Hordano Diablo.
And this week, we are joined by the co-owner of 5chan.org, You've Made a Mistake. This is Seth.
Hi.
Thanks for coming on, Seth.
Thank you for having me.
So, Seth, why do you hate social media?
I think it's just awful. And I want to start off by saying I'm a complete hypocrite with all the stuff I'm about to say, because as much as I hate social media, I also... Can I swear in this podcast?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I freaking love it. No, man, like, I see so much... How do I just wind the clock back like 10 years ago when Facebook started to become like the thing that defined you. Then
I just had my 10-year anniversary.
Look at you. Look at you. Wow. I was 2007, so a little bit older than you.
Hey, proto-Facebook.
There you go. Yeah.
Or proto-popularity, man.
Right, yeah. And I remember I was like, man, all these people are doing really cool stuff that I'm not doing. But then I started to realize as I got older, oh, wait a minute, they're just showing you pictures of what they want you to see.
Yeah.
And of course, then a byproduct of social media became this. I want to stress, not insecure people, because I know a lot of good insecure people out there who are nice, and God bless them, but fake insecure people who are constantly searching for validation.
Oh, yeah.
And it just became this downward spiral of like, fuck you. Fuck you.
You know what's funny is I was just talking the other day with somebody about Facebook specifically.
Right.
And like the argument I made was when it started, it was for college kids to stay in touch with their college and high school friends.
And do you think back now, it's like, why couldn't it have just been like that?
Yeah, no, that would have been fine. I mean,
Right.
fuck everybody. Well, fuck 95% of the people I went to high school with. But like now it's just for like people who are semi-radical on the internet, right or left.
Right, absolutely.
And like
And
I
then
just try
idiots.
to like I used to use Facebook like to post jokes and stuff like
Sure.
and I still do occasionally, but like I'm never looking for
and that's
fucking
the thing,
validation.
Right, and that's the thing too, like, I'm not gonna lie. Well, if I post a status update and it gets like 20 some likes, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm a little chubbed up right now. I do like that. That's the hypocrisy of it. But like, I'm not using it to post selfies to go, oh, and write this goddamn 3-paragraph long essay about my fucking life right now. I make a joke, I get a couple likes. That's great. To me, it's a game. Facebook is a game not meant to be taken seriously.
Like Farmville.
Right, exactly. If you take Facebook or Instagram seriously, the only people who can do that are people who are making money off Instagram, actual influencers, not some fucking schlub from Parma, Ohio, with 45 followers posting something. It's like, fuck you, you know? And, God, and then you have the people on there, and it's usually girls. And I can just feel the arrows, the daggers on my knife right now, but it's usually girls. And there's one specific example I'm going to say. Do you guys remember that anonymous thing, like Saraha?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
There was a new one that came out a couple months ago. I forget what it was called. And this girl only posted the creepy one she got. And it'd be like, and like one was like, I want to feel your lips around my cock and stuff. And it was like really gross stuff. But it's just like, what did you fucking expect? You're an attractive girl. That's your first strike, you know. And you're getting a dude sending you anonymous. It could have been a girl, I don't know. But it's like, why are you posting only the negative ones just to get attention to yourself? Like, I was just like, yeah, I don't really think that's like, I don't know. I think it's just stupid. You're a fucking moron. You know what's going to happen. Don't tell me you didn't create that going, oh, I didn't expect to get these creepy messages. Oh my goodness, my heart is ruined.
And I agree with that. I mean, I agree with that, like, to a certain degree, just for anybody, like, who, you know, when Saraha, you know, I had it for like a week.
Yeah.
And, you know, like, when I did it, of course, people are just sitting there poking fun of, like, which makes sense.
My buddy Anthony made one for me, and I got a shitty one sent to me. I thought it was funny.
And, like, but, like, when people say like, if you do something and you allow people to anonymously say something to you, and you open that up, you open that door up, then you are then responsible for how you react to it.
And then to put it on blast, like, oh my God, there's so many creepy people on here. Oh my God, guys, look at this. It's like, come on, fuck you.
It's the internet.
Right. And dude, so again, I co-own 5chan. interesting thing to say about this, about human nature in general. When the first chan was started, like 2chan or Futaba-chan in Japan, I think is what it was anonymous. And this shows you how humans really, truly are in their natural state when no one knows who they are. When Futaba-chan started with the anonymous posting, literally it was just the most vile, racist, awful stuff being posted because they didn't know who you were.
No consequences, no rules.
Consequences, nothing. And, human nature, man. I mean, like, as shitty as it is, as shitty as that is, that, you had people doing that. And so there's another thing too about social media I don't like, and this is going to be a hot topic, hot take. This is not just going to be oof. I hate rapists. I would hope you guys hate rapists too.
Sure. that kind of goes without saying.
That's why I'm not saying it.
My thing with this, I like the Me Too movement. I was in full support of it. But I tell my girlfriend this, I tell a lot of girls this, and they agree with me. If you're raped by a fucking piece of shit, go to the cops. Don't.
Hold on. I'm going to stop you right there. What fucking planet do you live on where it's like, go to the cops is an okay thing to tell anybody? The cops suck.
Well, let me finish. Well, go to the cops. Don't post about it on fucking Facebook or Instagram, which I've seen girls do. And the problem with that is these piece of shit rapists, these cocksuckers, can take that and go, this is slander against me. And I've seen it happen. They sue them and they win, and like the person who raped you and is now suing you, and it's like now it's like even worse for you and stuff. My thing is like, if that awful thing happens to you, please don't go on Facebook looking for fucking points and be like, I was raped by this person. Don't do that, because it's only gonna make things worse for everybody, especially you. And it's that voice. Social media also has that voice people are looking for. Like, I want all the attention on me. And that's also a drive for these posts that I see a lot of the time. And I just think it's stupid. Don't do that.
Well, I mean, when things like that happen, there aren't like actual consequences most of the time. So the thought then is, well, what the fuck do I do? Because,
Right.
after that shit happens, it's, I can't, there's a variety of reasons you can't go to the cops. There's, mostly the cops suck.
You can go to Rape Crisis Center. I can vouch for that. I mean, I know people who work at those. That's what they're there for. They can help you. I mean, if you don't go to the police, go to the Rape Crisis Center.
And I'm more of the, because I hate cops. I've made that blatantly clear multiple times on this show throughout my life. But only had 2 good run-ins with the cops out of the many that I've fucking had, and I don't trust cops. So I think I'm all for like a fucking vigilante group that anybody who's raped, if they know their attacker, could go to and be like, hey, it's just like personal doxing, but not on the internet. Find the motherfucker, kick the shit out of him.
Who would care? I mean, yeah, you're not supposed to do that, but like, would anyone really
beat
care?
the shit? No, yeah, but you beat the fuck out of somebody within an inch of their life.
Oh, yeah.
They probably won't make that mistake again.
Right.
You would think.
There was a couple years ago, to that point, I was thinking about this on the way over here. There was a guy who was really pushing for a law that would make rape legal. And I'm like, well, then let's just rape you. let's see how you like it, you asshole. Shockingly, that didn't pass. I wonder why.
Well, I just, it's a subject I fucking hate talking about. But like, I saw a story the other day that a 12-year-old girl was raped and got pregnant, and she lived in a state where abortion was, I believe it's legal. But as a 12-year-old girl, was coming out of the courthouse, people were calling her a baby killer and a fucking murderer. 12 years old. I fucking put all those people in a fucking cage and light them all on fire.
Those people are so crazy because, like, you have the people who are anti-abortion, but yet as soon as a kid is born, they don't care. They'll fry him in an electric chair. They don't care.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't understand that, but that's a different topic for a different day,
The idea behind that is, it's... You can stop one type of murder, which they see as medical murder. But once that's done, their job is done. They have protected the child from getting murdered by the doctor. And, it's basically, if you want to put it in perspective, it's the same thing as like an anti-war activist that's pro-death penalty. They don't want you to go and shoot people in the name of the government, but,
Right.
they don't care if a criminal dies for, committing crime at home. It's, there are a wide variety of things that are screwed up with the way people perceive, what actually is murder and what isn't. But
Well, going back to the social media thing,
Yeah,
it's
sure.
like no, like it's when doing anything through text, unless you are a good writer, 90% of the time it's going to be taken out of context.
Are you talking about sarcasm?
Sarcasm, I mean, just any type of joke. Like, everybody takes everything so fucking seriously now
Yeah.
that it's like, is there room anymore to fucking make a joke?
So to that point, I made a video. I was in Columbus, Ohio, not too long ago, and I uploaded it. And I was like, I feel kind of weird doing this, but it's a joke. It's not, and I even put in the description. This is a product of satire. If you don't realize it, you're a fucking moron. And it was me going into a Domino's Pizza where there was a guy working, and I'm like, hey everyone, just this guy's writing a manifesto about you. He wants to kill me, and he's writing a manifesto about how he wants to take out a certain group of ethnic people. Not me though, I'm safe. But he really loves 420 because he likes to celebrate Columbine and shoot guns. And I'm like, this is all a joke. I'm not a racist. I hate all that stuff. But this is social comedy. I'm making fun of those manifesto writing racist assholes.
Yeah.
It's all a joke.
Yeah.
You guys get that. But I uploaded and I was like, I don't want someone to come back and be like, you're a fucking racist calling for ethnic cleansing at Domino's Store 6201 in Columbus, Ohio. It's just like, I don't want to have that come bite me in the ass. So far it hasn't. And for those who are listening, I'm not racist. I think it was just all social
I've known you a
commentary
long
joke.
time. You're not fucking racist.
Thank you.
yeah, it's
You may be an idiot, but you're not
Sure,
racist.
yeah. No argument there.
I think it's getting harder to read context into things when you're consuming media in such small doses that you're not getting the entire context of who a person is. You're only seeing small clips of them.
Also, in my case too, like it's a character. Mm-hmm. I'm different around my family, my girlfriend, but to my friends and to the 5chaners, I am this character. I am who they see in these videos, mm-hmm. and I stick with it. Mm-hmm. And that character is very natural to me. It is who I am. But yeah, exactly. People who may miss that, or like you said, out of context. It's like even in you said written word, even in video form, people can be like, "Whoa, hang on a second here. Whoa," and still misread something.
Yeah.
Well, it's because you on the offhand chance that all they're catching out of you is this one clip. It's real easy to take it out of context,
right?
Because it's for somebody that's when it comes to race and things like that, for somebody that actually is threatened by people that are racist and want to do them harm, it's harder to pause and go, well, maybe I should look for what's in their heart, because when you're on the street dealing with things like that, it's not exactly easy to pause and look mm-hmm. for context when you don't know if this is a joke or if the next thing out of their mouth is going to be, I'm going to fucking murder you. Mm-hmm. And then you transition that into, they're that cagey about it, and then they get on the internet.
Mm-hmm. And post about it on social media.
Yeah. It's it's tough right now, especially because the argument a lot of the argument that I've seen lately is that that being a racist character or doing racist stuff online is based just by having that exist is making it less safe, because it reinforces the fact that it's okay to do that unironically and without without being in a joking manner, just by having those jokes and
I think
that satire out there.
the climate we live in now has blurred those lines, and it's blurred it too much. Like, I mean, all these fucking moron Trump supporters who are, you know, openly racist now. Like, now that they think they have a president that supports their beliefs, which he fucking does. I don't really care if you believe that or not. It's a fact. And it's got, I mean, it's you know, it's not scary for me per se, because, you know, I'm a fucking white guy. So the chances of other white guys attacking me in a fucking, you know, racist whatever is very slim.
Well, you know, they're going to mistake you for some sort of Hispanic.
Yeah, that's very true.
It's El Jordano Diablo. Go back to your country.
Which one?
But I think also to that point, though, Jer, is, as you were saying, I was thinking about this too, like, then it goes back to the notion of, like you were saying, identifying a joke, going, this is just a joke. This is meant to be taken lightly. It's a farce. It's satire. These are not the views of the person doing this. It is all a joke. And yeah, it's become really hard to do that nowadays because of the entire Trump thing. Like, come 2016, all the different political correctness stuff that came out, however you feel about that, it doesn't matter. That changed everything, you know. And I always say that I love shock value. I love offensive humor. I love Borat. I love South Park. I love all that stuff. But it's not a reflection of who I am. What I make fun of and what I think is funny is not who I am.
Right.
You know, and I make that very clear in the stuff that we do, that we are not what you think we are. And I've had people misconstrue our stuff too. And it's just like, you're an idiot. Like, you are literally a fucking idiot.
Have you found it like misconstrued in like a positive way, in that you're hey, you're on the right track here?
No, it was always just people not getting it.
Okay.
People who are, like, for example, we did a thing called The Child Connoisseur on 5chan, which was about a guy who reviewed children around his city. And he's not a pedophile. He always says, I don't have the sickness. And he hates pedophiles. But it was posted on Reddit a little less than a year ago. And there are people on there going, oh my God, this is pure pedophile bullshit. Take these guys down. And I had to go on there and go, no, watch it. Just watch the video. You can tell. Why would a pedophile go on YouTube and post all these videos of him reviewing children? And by the way, none of the videos are sexual in nature.
Right.
It's all just crazy double innuendos. Not even sexual. The fact that he says all this stuff, you're like, what is he doing? And it's funny because it's different, and it is shocking, but it's not dirty. It's not vulgar. It's not at all a pedophile. But yeah, you have people on there who saw it and it's like, you got to get brought down. I'm like, you calm down.
When I was doing stand-up, I mean, I used to have a joke that was, you know, I really like to rate little children on a scale of 1 to 5. And, like, I had, you know, people like, you shouldn't tell that because, like, what if somebody takes that the wrong way? I'm like, well, if they can't tell the difference between a T and a P, that's their fucking problem, not mine.
Yeah, and it's also a stand-up joke. It's a joke.
Yeah.
It's a fucking stand-up set and a joking atmosphere.
All I can say is watch Dave Chappelle and Bill Burr's new fucking specials and fucking suck my cock, because I agree with everything they say.
I want to watch. I have to watch the Chappelle's new one.
It's fucking great. Yeah. It's awesome. It's the
Is
best out of the last 3 he's done.
I mean, without getting too far into it, because I know this is kind of a topic. Like, is he pro or is he for or against PC culture, Chappelle?
I'd say he's against PC culture, but he explains himself very well.
And he makes points that are like uncomfortable, but like are true points that people are thinking.
100%.
Okay.
100%.
That's all I want to know. I want to watch it. I want to
Like,
watch his and Bill Burr's.
He does a whole, I mean, I won't go into it, but like he does a whole thing about the LGBTQ community because he got so much backlash from that. First one he did, and he calls them the alphabet people. and he's like, these motherfuckers took 20% of the alphabet for themselves.
Did he get backlash for the new special?
I'm sure he has some.
Yes.
I haven't. See, I don't pay attention to that shit. But Bill Burr, for example, he recorded his in fucking England because he did not want to have to deal with people's bullshit.
Right.
Which I respect. It's a smart move.
Yeah, man. I mean, like,
you'll notice there isn't a lot of backlash with Bill's Burr's special because, you know, white guy.
He's white, yeah.
So again, to your point of people misconstruing stuff, we 5chan did a zine a couple years ago, and it was called Involuntary Celibacy in the Pursuit of Men's Rights.
I remember that.
The title had nothing to do with the zine whatsoever. It was just meant to grab your attention.
I remember when you did that.
Yeah. And so we sold in a couple stores around here, and I'm not going to say the stores, but we sold one at a particular store, and they insisted that we wrap it up in cellophane and put a content warning label sticker on there. I'm like, okay.
It's funny, my zine's in that store.
I know, I see it. Congratulations. I hear it sells pretty good, too. Congratulations.
It does. Thank you.
Ours didn't. They had us wrap it up in cellophane and put a content warning sticker label on there, and I'm like, okay, that may pique some eyebrows, but I'd rather them actually go through it. And of course, I ended up being right because some girl walked through there and was like, "What men's rights? What is this?"
I remember when that happened.
And I was just like, and they're like, "Oh, we got to pull it. It's offensive." And this really pissed me off. And I sent the owner an email because they pulled our zine. And actually, controversy still sells. Like, I made a post about it online, and we sold a whole lot more than I thought we would have in real life, but it worked out great. But my point was, like, this girl saw it, I'm like, had you guys not wrapped it up, she would have seen it wasn't about that at all. Also, this particular establishment would play music where I would hear rap music going on. They drop the N-word, a lot of sexual weird stuff going on in terms of like the art they have there, which is fine. That's fine. You can have all that. You can eat, but there was also families in there. I remember distinctly there was families in there when they had this like rap song playing, all these explicits being said. I'm like, how is that okay? But my zine, which is far less tame than that, got yanked off the shelves, and you couldn't even let people read it. But you'll have all these other stuff out there. I remember seeing there was albums of naked women on there, stuff like full breasted at the store, and artistic. Sure, I'm not saying it's not at all, but like, how was that okay? Yeah. Literally, how was that okay by your standards? But my zine had to get yanked off
because somebody complained.
Well, I complained about the music, and I don't think they've ever played music like that ever again. Maybe they do. I don't know. I haven't heard it since.
It's just
still go there. I love the place.
It's that's something that's happened a bunch of places. I have a friend of mine that does comedy out in Portland, and he was doing an anti-men's rights joke, but he said the word men's rights and started getting booed off the stage by another comic. Just because he said men's rights. Fuck you.
How fucking sensitive. That's too fucking far. Dude. Men's rights. Like, you didn't say the N-word. You didn't say anything horrible, deplorable. You just said men's rights and they booed you off the stage. I would have kept going. Fuck you.
Yeah, I like the more and more this stuff's starting to happen. Because it's getting like,
this is all about. Doesn't cut you off. You can tie this all back into social media because people go on social media and type. Oh, you would not believe what I saw in the coffee shop today.
Everybody's a fucking warrior.
Yep.
Behind a keyboard.
Absolutely.
And that's why I haven't done stand up in a year and a half, 2 years. And I have now been getting ideas again where I'm just like, you know what? I think I'm going to get back and just fucking go all out.
Absolutely.
And you know what? If you don't fucking like it, don't come. I don't care.
Yeah, it goes back to the old thing of if you don't like something on TV or on YouTube, hey, you know what you can do? This is crazy. Hear me out. You can just turn it off.
Yeah. Well, Bill Burr said it the best. I don't need everybody to like me. No. And that is something that has been ringing with me.
Sure, yeah.
I don't need everybody to like me. What the fuck do I care?
Right.
And that generates content in itself.
Right. Yeah. And he's not wrong.
No, he's not.
And you have these people who just, again, man, who want the loudest voice in the room, who wants all the attention on them. And it's such
But when you turn the fucking spotlight on them, not on social media, they clam up because they don't know what the fuck they're talking about.
Exactly.
Well, I mean, that's why part of the reason why social media is so popular is because you have that buffer between you and the rest of the world, and you have the opportunity to curate your audience in terms of,
and also make who you want to be.
Yeah.
However you want to be presented, you can do
perceived.
that.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
And you have that too with social commentary people on there. You also have people with the fucking Instagram. You see all these beautiful photos of these people with their boyfriends and their girlfriends, and he puts the dumbest comments. Oh, relationship goals. I love him. It's like, fuck you. I know you got problems like all the rest of us. Don't fucking sit there trying to sugarcoat this shit. Fuck you.
I mean, that's part of what Instagram's for, though, is to display the parts of your life that are worth displaying and commenting about.
Worth displaying, but I feel like who defines that worth? I mean, I guess you do, but is it accurate portrayal? And that's kind of where it's well, to each his own. I mean, it's just I prefer just to see a person for who they really are. And it took a while for me to get over that because I was younger and stuff, and it was just oh, all these people are doing a lot of fun. This guy's got a girlfriend and stuff. Oh man, this looks really fun. I wish I had that. But I'm like, wait, this is all just what they want us to see.
Yeah.
And being a moron that I was, it took me a while to get out of that funk. But when I finally did, I'm like, wait a minute, none of this matters. This is it's a website. Like, shut up.
I mean, it's the same thing with real life, though. It's if you run into somebody on the street, they're presenting themselves to the world how they want to, present themselves. If they're making up public displays of affection, that's a choice.
Sure.
That's not necessarily a complete reflection on who they are. It just might mean that they really need people to know that they have a significant other. Somebody wears a lot of fancy clothes. They just might really need you to know that, they have money and they have expensive tastes.
But what you fucking can boil it down to is like, why do you think people give a shit?
Yeah.
Why do you think anybody fucking cares?
Right.
Because there's, influencers were brought up earlier, and, there's a whole new cast of people that have emerged.
But you have these people, though, you say influencers, like you have the people who try so hard to be an influencer. Like, we got an email for 5chan being like, hey, we see you have a potential influencer numbers. Do you want to start reviewing products for our website? And I'm like, no, I don't want to do that. No, not really. Because their website, their products, I'm pretty sure are all from Wish anyways. And it's like, I don't fucking give a shit about this.
Yeah, a lot of people that are on the ground floor in that business too, that are trying to get their products out there through influencers and through social media personalities too. It is like now it's Wish. It used to be like just closeouts and shit like that. But it's really bad. And then I know a guy that got locked into a deal where he was doing videos for a just closeouts type place, and they signed him to a thing where like he couldn't do stand up anymore because it would reflect badly on the brand.
Yeah.
And
I don't want to be tied down to that.
Yeah. It's
Also, I mean, social media too. Like I it's coming from the film world. 'Cause I'm a filmmaker. Oh man, this is gonna. Sorry. A lot of bad filmmakers in Cleveland. Not a lot of good ones. And am I saying I'm the best one in the world and from Cleveland? Fuck no, I'm not. But
there's a lot of bad art, period. But that's kind of.
But I just go on there. And I see people like promoting their videos and stuff. And God bless them, they should. I do the same thing. But then you have the people who get real upset when you criticize them on their projects. And I've just seen diatribes go down. When someone called out this one particular film and this filmmaker, this guy, and I'm paraphrasing a while ago, had a huge meltdown, and just it ruined his fucking film. But it's criticism. Like they should instill that in film school 101. Hey, not everyone's gonna like your movie. Accept it. It's kind of like
if you want to make art, expect more criticism than fucking praise.
Absolutely. Like if I'm saying this wrong, forgive me. The Crap Bistro? What was the guy who called those girls white liberal cunts and completely fucked his restaurant over in Ohio City?
It might have been Crop Bistro.
I think it was Crap Bistro.
I don't know if it's still there.
No, it's closed. It fucked them. It fucked them. It fucked them completely because he's a fucking moron who wanted social media, who couldn't take a little criticism, and called this woman and her friend two white liberal cunts, and your business, which I'm sure you sunk thousands of dollars into, is now gone.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna call somebody a white liberal cunt, don't do it in Ohio City, one of the most gentrified fucking areas.
Don't do it on social media, period, man. Just like fucking accept it. Like that's how stupid can you be? And that's the other thing too about social media. You realize just how stupid so many people are. Mm-hmm. You realize how dumb a lot of fucking people are.
And if you go through your own past, your memories, you realize what a fucking moron you have been.
When Facebook tells me what memories I have, I'm like, good, let's delete a lot of this stuff because I do not want people to know what I was like.
Yeah, I definitely have done that a lot.
I've never deleted any of them, but like sometimes I'll get down there like 9-10 years. And I'm like, God, you were an insufferable little bitch.
Oh yeah, mine was like, you are a lonely, desperate retard. Like, no, who want to hang out with you? God, yeah, no,
So like I can point the blame at myself too,
Absolutely.
It's
same,
just like,
same,
but like
man.
that's
same.
what everybody should do. But like I think it's smart that I think it was Chappelle. Yeah, Chappelle's saying it's called Sticks and Stones. It's like, dude, why the fuck do you let what people say affect you so much? Mm-hmm. Like, unless they're being overtly racist or something, but like. what, like you like going back to, you know, criticizing somebody for their art. I mean, people are going to do it anyway, but at the same time, if it's somebody who doesn't fucking make any art, why do you give a fuck what they think anyway? If you're happy with it, then you be happy with it.
Yeah. I mean, dude, that was like a fear of mine. Like having a stake in 5chan, like it's one off from 4chan, like God only knows what could happen. And so far, we have a small but loyal fan base. They like our stuff, and it's been good. I mean, no one's fucked with us, knock on wood, yet.
Yeah.
And here I go. I fucking said it now. I'm sure I get fucking doxxed tonight, but still.
You never know. But yeah, it's. I think people aren't prepared for opening themselves up to criticism because, you know, for the most part, you see, you know, in the stuff that's curated and out there and popular, you don't see a lot of negative feedback on what people are doing.
I also, yeah.
So it's like it's a big shock to the system when somebody doesn't like what you're doing.
Yeah, that was a hard thing too for me as a filmmaker in general. Was, you know, you put this time and effort into a project. You know, we'll say it's an hour long film, or whatever, and it gets like 26 views on YouTube.
Yeah,
that's heartbreaking. And
well, that's all in promotion.
Yeah,
I
that's
mean,
why I bought 5chan, because it was like, there we go. And that actually, I know it's kind of cheating, but like if you have the way of finding, if you can just get yourself promoted in a way like we did, it's not easy to do. I mean, not every day you're gonna fucking find another 5chan or 3chan, whatever, but take that opportunity to buy, because it really helped us out immensely.
Yeah,
you know, just having that, like you said, our logos, you made a mistake because to get type of 5 instead of a 4, and it's really helped us out a lot. I was so fortunate to have a hand in that.
Yeah.
You know, and it sells itself. Like, I didn't have to go on social media and be like, hey guys, check out our newest video, The Child Connoisseur. Maybe he'll review your kid next. You know, we didn't have to do that because it was all self-promotion, which I liked that part of it too.
Yeah.
Because we have a Facebook, we have a Twitter and stuff. I barely post on it because I don't have to. At most, all I'm doing is YouTube, because the 5chan URL redirects whatever YouTube video we just made.
Yeah.
We have that, and then we have the Discord, our Discord server, which is where you can talk to all of us.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really have to do anything else beyond that, which is nice. Because I remember like promoting the hell out of myself, just trying to get an effort and stuff, and man, it was fucking hard.
Nobody cares until you fucking give them a reason or make them care.
And so that's the thing with having the 5chan was like, I kind of was like, I put my heart in. I remember at one time we tried to like make like a 1990s GeoCities looking website. we did it, but I realized it would be kind of a bitch to update this. So I kind of just let it go to the wayside.
Yeah.
And I took one video we made called The Sniffer, and I had that just be the URL redirect to 5chan. And I just went on there one day, not even paying attention. I kind of forgot about it. And I noticed that it had like 10,000 views and we had 300 subscribers. I'm like, wait a minute, how did this happen? And so there you go. And then from there, I realized, we can build upon this.
Yeah.
And we did.
Yeah.
You know, and so there you go.
So sometimes it can work out.
Yeah, social media can't. That's the thing, too, man. Social media can work out in your favor if, like I said, it's a game, if you know how to play the game. So rule number 1, don't take it fucking seriously. And rule number 2, don't care what other people have to say about you. Like you were saying. Mm-hmm. You just can't.
Well, I mean, a lot of people that exist on social media, though, aren't artists. You know, they're just,
They're
people,
dipshits with a computer or a phone.
Yeah.
They're just living their, like, the vast majority of the people that I don't want to call it stay in touch with. It's more like keep an eye on. Mm-hmm. Like, they're just people and that I've known for a long time. And, you know, they're just showing parts of their life.
I will say this much: Facebook does make people you don't see anymore more interesting. Because I remember, like, our 10-year school anniversary was coming up, and I typed in a dude I went to high school with his name, and his name popped up on a post saying, "Hey, if you know where these people are, let me know." They don't have Facebook. So I'm like, "Oh, that's so weird," because everybody has a Facebook now. It's even more intriguing. Like, oh, whatever happened to this guy? I kind of want to see what he's like now.
There's a reason that my name is not my actual name on fucking Facebook, because I'm not trying to be friends with fucking people I went to high school with. I'm not trying to be friends with most of my family. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just
I've set my settings where whenever I post, I always make sure it's friends except, and it's my entire family.
Yeah.
Like, because I posted stuff before, and my mom and other people were like, "Oh, how could you post that?" And I was like, "Fuck, go away."
Yeah.
It's Facebook. Leave me alone.
and I don't have to defend myself. I'm a fucking adult.
Yeah.
I don't have to defend myself to anybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't give a shit. Like I was on I follow a bunch of different wrestling pages on Facebook, and it's very, very rare that I will respond to a comment that will spark an argument.
Right.
It's very rare because it's pointless. It's fucking dumb. But one of the fucking wrestling sites or wrestling pages that I follow was like, oh, Linda McMahon just donated $365,000 to Trump's 2020 campaign. And like I saw a bunch of people like, yeah, woohoo, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all I said was, sometimes I forget how many wrestling fans are fucking trash. And it just like a lot, I was getting likes and fucking shit on my comment, and then just like motherfuckers who have
diatribes, I'm sure.
No diatribes, no fucking grammar, no fucking context to what they're saying. And I had one guy was from another country who he clearly did not understand what I was saying because he's like, you guys are all fucking stupid Americans, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, dude, I think we're all fucking stupid too. Like I agree with you.
That's a whole thing on the internet. Like anybody that interacts with Americans from outside of America thinks all Americans are Americans.
Yeah.
Regardless of anything.
So
all Americans are stupid.
But when you're typing in all lowercase letters and fucking don't
to that point,
just fuck off.
Dude, so to that point, so there's two, again, related to social media. Maybe you've seen me talk about this before. I don't know. There's a weird subsect in Facebook culture. I'm trying to break it down here for you. It's always like Indians and Pakistanis. It's always East Asian people, men, and sometimes women. Well, there's a thing on Facebook where if you add too many people, you're blocked from adding anybody. Now, they can add you as a friend, but you cannot add them as a friend. And they create these little groups. One group is called Add Me on Block. Another one that I'm in now is called Meet New People. And it is just a cavalcade of just confusion, not knowing proper English. I made a video about it for
Add Me
5
on Block. What I remember when
we did that.
It was one of the just the ridiculous shit that I would see on there that I would laugh at and just be like, how is this real life?
Right. Because you knew, like, that's the thing too with Add Me on Block. Like, you knew a lot of it was us, but then you saw those people who were genuinely responding with broken English, not understanding what was going on. And
that's the best part.
Yeah. And so that's another part of Facebook.
Didn't that
too.
page get shut down
3
though?
times? We brought it back 3 times, or 2 times, I think. And and we would just fuck with these people because they're just, it's not that they're stupid, they're just so culturally out of touch with reality. Like, they should not be on Facebook. Because they don't understand how the culture works, how our culture works. And they're always like looking for pussy and stuff. Like, please let me marry you. I'm in the Philippines. And we just go on there. And still to this day, it's like a virus. I get friend requests from people I've never met before in fucking India, Bangladesh, who still want to be my friend. And it's just like,
well, dude, I just remember for a time, like when that whole thing was going on, and then like when you, me, Ben, like when we'd all post stuff and we'd talk to each other like that in the comments, it was so fucking funny to me.
Yeah, because you had to speak in that broken English just because it was funny.
It was funny.
Yeah.
It's funny as shit. Or the one video you did when you were in Ben's old apartment.
Right. Yeah, that's.
This is where I make number 2.
I know some 510ers are going to hear this later on. I'll just explain. It's an inside joke, but there was a video I made in 510 Ben's old apartment where I talked with a speech impediment saying it was our new world headquarters for this Facebook group.
So funny.
But I don't think it'd be funny for you guys because it's the reason why I've never uploaded that one because it's so much of an inside joke. I don't think you don't out of context you don't understand.
Didn't you just repost it or something, or like it popped up in one of
on Facebook? I did, not on YouTube.
Yeah, on Facebook. Yeah,
it was a memory.
Yeah, because and you like shared it, and I commented on it. I was like, God, because I was just thinking about it like 2 days before that. I was like, this is one of the fucking funniest things.
So that character,
and the apartment is no bigger than
this room. Like one of the lines is like, "This is Add Me on Bathrooms where we make sin."
Where we make sin.
Yeah, there's a whole lot of that happens that's amusing.
Oh, it's real funny.
Until they get annoying and out of hand.
I've seen. I couldn't tell you how many East Asian pussies and titty I've seen on Facebook because of those groups. I've seen more than I ever cared to.
Sure.
But an interesting side note: that character, that voice, I put in a drunken bar fight. You know.
Did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Good.
How you doing, myself? I'm a block. This is my new house and new headquarters right over here. This is our bathroom. We make sin. Over here, we're watching Bloody Max, Mr. 3000. I remember
I was waiting for you to crack.
Yeah, in that video, there's where Anthony had, because Ben was in Eastern Asia, East Asia at the time. I remember there's a joke Anthony bought for a penny, Mr. 3000 with Bernie Mac, and we were going to watch it, and we just put it on in the background in this video. And I just, like, who the fuck remembers that movie?
Oh my god!
But yeah, that was the voice I did in that character.
It's so funny.
The voice, rather, was in Drunken Bar Fight.
That and Add Me, it was called Add Me, I'm Block.
Yeah, so
I mean, dude, like the name alone.
So yeah, because all the other groups are called Add Me on Blocked, ED.
Yeah.
But there would be comments of people saying Add Me on Blocked. We just thought that was just funny, so we just made.
Can
our
I
group
say
Add
the
Me on
name of
Blocked.
the other one because it has a city in it or no? Like
I don't give a shit.
Okay,
Yeah.
what is it? Seven Hills Watch.
Oh, okay, yeah, that one.
It's like Crime Watch pages.
Yeah.
It's got a better name than that.
Seven Hills Crime Stopwatch.
Okay.
Yeah.
That always got some. That got some interesting posts.
Yeah, and that one again is just me doing the entire, again, talking like a complete moron.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
and
if you see this guy, like,
Right,
there was a man walking down 82, like, dressed, just some stupid bullshit.
One of my favorites was like, it's this kid I saw on Reddit. He was wearing a Florida Marlins jersey in 1994, and he has like a cross on. And I was just like, hey, this kid called me the other F word. It tells me that his golden necklace tastes like his girlfriend's pussy. If you see him, fuck him up for me. Thanks.
And wasn't that all born and bred out of like the original Parma one?
Yes. So
Yeah.
that was born and bred out of. There was one. I don't remember what it was, man. I think it was Parma. It was one of the. It was either Tremont or Ohio City. I don't remember which one it was.
I remember the Tremont, which it was Tremont. It was
Yes.
Tremont fucking
Yes.
Crime Watch or whatever.
Yes, it was because there was so much drama and diatribes on this Crime Watch page that you could easily derail a thread by posting the most stupidest stuff, and I did that, and because of that, I made the Seven Hills Crime Stopwatch as a joke to that. And
Didn't we all end up getting blocked from like?
oh no, it got shut down. Yeah, the group got shut down. Yeah, because it was such a stupid group, and remember, it was like a lot of drama and pointing fingers. Oh, so. That is, I don't know how much time we got left. This is the last thing I want to touch up on. This
Okay.
was social media right here. I hope I don't get killed in my sleep for this one, like Epstein did.
Are you selling and buying kids?
No, I'm not. Are you guys familiar with the Cleveland Babies?
No, I'm not.
Okay. The Cleveland Babies is a private, invite-only Facebook group for Cleveland women. Where, now originally, and I had someone tell me this, they confirmed it, and I won't say their name. It was just to
I've seen.
Warn
Are you talking
about-
about Cleveland Babes page?
babies. Maybe I was told it's called the Cleveland Babies page.
Are you talking like all the body positive shit? Like
No,
all,
it's private. You can't see this group. You got to be one to join. You cannot see it. You
okay.
cannot
So you
find
know
it.
what I'm talking about, right? You remember the Cleveland Babes page?
I'm aware of everything
Okay.
that's going on here. Go on.
So the babies page. It was like, to my understanding, someone told me there's a secret Facebook page where they talk about dudes and how they're all pieces of shit. Like, watch out for this guy. He rapes me, or he's a potential rapist. And then there'll be these long diatribes.
I think we're talking about one and the same, actually. But
Maybe we are. And they would go on and on about how this one person, and it was like pointing fingers and stuff, slandering names, whatever. I don't know who the people who were listed, so
Sure.
I can't comment on that. But this one person told me, yes, this did happen in this one group. They shut it down. Those threads would get deleted. I'm like, yeah, because that seems so scary to me that, like, what if someone blamed you or me and be like, oh, they did this to me, and like, you never know about it. It's on this Facebook group, and now they're just fucking talking shit about you. If you're innocent, now if you're guilty, yeah, fuck you.
yeah,
So now, and that's still a thing now, because now they brought it back as the Cleveland Babies. Maybe it was always called that. I don't know. And it's the same thing. Now it's more like, hey, this girl's talking to other girls around Cleveland looking for advice. Like, hey, where's a good restaurant to go to? And like, what? I'm moving to
Sure.
Old Brooklyn. But there's still the whole rape thing. I don't think is there anymore. But there's still like annoying diatribes like, hey, babies, my partner and I are having a big problem. And it's like a fucking 7-paragraph long thing where it's like, just shut up. Just shut up.
Well, I mean, you're not the target audience there, buddy.
No, I'm not. Not at all.
I just remembered about that page. Remember when Perry fucking
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
Remember, well, Matt Rowland, because he says he's a girl on Facebook, he got into that page because they didn't fact check that part, and so that's how a lot of us found out about it, and that information trickled out. But yeah, I don't know. I think groups like that can be dangerous though, because like
They're necessary though, because there are dangerous fucking people.
absolutely.
I know. I remember one guy who did that. You and I both know that was fucking put on there. Like, hey, watch out for this motherfucker. And neither you or me like him.
And that's the thing too, because like then you have moles, but no, like but you can have people who post on there about so and so saying they're creepy and whatnot, and like.
I
Yeah.
would love for somebody to say that about me, because nobody could ever like, you could say I'm a fucking asshole, but you can't say anything about me like, oh, watch out for this guy, he's violent towards this, blah blah blah. You can't.
no, you can't.
And
Same
that's
for
what I
me.
fucking love, is like, you can talk shit about me all you want to, it's probably not going to be true. I can be a cunt, but that's about it.
Yeah, same for me, man.
It's but for the most part, it isn't situations where they're trying to slander somebody's good name, if you will. It's,
Most of the time, no.
9 times out of
Agreed.
10, it's definitely not like that, and I agree with you. But but then you do run that risk.
But you could ruin somebody's fucking reputation in life if it's not true.
but you can do the same thing offline. It's
But in a group where that's already accepted, and like you look for that, where it's that group mindset where it's like, oh, this person, guess what he did?
Hive mind shit.
Yes, exactly. Hive mind. They're not going to question it. And that's what my one friend told me, is like the people who would question these posts in the first iteration of this group, they would get lambasted. Like, oh, how dare you question us? And it was just like, well, let's calm down here, guys.
Yeah.
And that group, of course, got shut down because it was toxic and they were misspreading
Sure.
information. And how it is now, the Cleveland Babies, I don't think it does happen every now and then. I've seen it happen, through my inside sources. But,
I wish somebody could have saw you do inside sources
Yeah.
quotations.
yeah. I you're right, Jared. It is necessary, but again, it's just because my point is just like, what if someone's like, you know what, like I had bad sex with this one dude, fuck him, and then you go on there and you just post about this, and it's just like, you kind of, what are you doing?
yeah,
like,
but
you
that's whataboutism. It's stupid. The purpose of that group is not to it's not how can I put this? It's not like revenge anti-porn.
No, again, it's not. It's not. It really isn't, man.
It's
this rarely ever happens. So I'm saying the fact that it can happen is scary. That's
it's scary, but it's it can happen regardless of this group or anywhere else. Like, I've seen it happen.
Yeah, so have I.
I've watched people get like shit's gone south real quick because somebody pissed the wrong person off and something got blown out of proportion. And it sucks, and there are still consequences to that this day. But
Now, I don't like when somebody does something that they shouldn't do, but when they get found out for it, I do like that.
Yeah.
And I could name like 10 fucking names right now. And I'm not gonna, but I could.
Right.
And when fucking justice is served on them, and it's like, oh, you think you're fucking king of the world? Oh, you ain't shit because you're a fucking loser who can't. I'm gonna get too
Yeah.
detailed. I'm gonna stop there.
this is something that I find myself saying a
talking
lot
about
since
me?
I got
No.
home. Why is every time we're talking about the good old days remind me of the bad old days?
Right.
But again, like I have to say, like I'm a hypocrite to all this, except for the babies thing. Like I love social media, though. I love going on there and posting, promoting, and having a fun time.
Yeah.
Not taking it seriously, posting a joke, like you post a joke, just having a goof. I don't post political stuff. I did for a second. I'm like, yeah, fuck this. This is not who I am. I don't care.
I'm not gonna argue with people. Like, that's why, like when I got into that thing on the wrestling thing,
Yeah.
I finally I used that SpongeBob meme that everybody's using. That and I'm out.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I'm done.
Yeah.
I can't fucking deal with these people. Like, when one of the like comments I was trying to explain, that somebody was like, if you don't fucking like America, you can leave. We're the richest country in the nation. I was like, you want to know the best thing about fucking Donald Trump's presidency is next year the national debt will hit $1 trillion fucking dollars, and it's all gonna be on him.
Right.
And like that's what pissed a bunch of people off. And I was finally like, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, it's like I said, man. For Facebook, for me and my friends, it's just a game. Just to have fun with. And if you're that type of person who doesn't want to have fun on Facebook,
What are you, fucking Jigsaw?
No, I mean it really is.
Yeah,
It's
no,
a
agreed.
game.
Agreed.
you know, and you have fun on there and stuff, man, and you can promote yourself, do whatever you want. But it can become toxic at times.
Oh, it
but it
100%
becomes
is.
toxic because you let it become toxic. You let those views and opinions and stuff.
When
run
I
your life.
post something, and I'll leave it at this. When I post something and somebody comments on it that I may not agree with their comment, or I think their comment is stupid or whatever, I don't acknowledge it. I don't react to it. I don't respond to it. I'm just like, okay, that's your opinion. Go fuck yourself.
At most, what I'll do is I'll screen cap it, send it to my buddy Anthony. We'll talk about it. behind the back. That's it, though. That's something we like to do. I'm not going to sit there and make a diatribe. I mean, dude, you're a fucking keyboard warrior. What are you doing? Oh, okay, wow. You know, people are just pissed off and stuff, you know, about politics or whatever. It's the age-old saying. It's like, well, if you're pissed off, why don't you go run for office? But they don't like hearing that.
My whole thing is, all right, if you are so smart and everything you say is so pertinent, go fucking create something.
I agree.
A podcast, a
Sure.
video. Hey, everybody's got a fucking iPhone that has a halfway decent camera on it. If you're so good, go fucking do it.
Create your voice. Make your voice be known. Yeah.
One of the problems, though, with the fact that this is social media is kind of like you're writing a thing and you're publishing it. Like, that's your platform, that's your art. And I don't think it's great to think like that.
No.
But
It's like when I used to make jokes about being Facebook comedian.
Internet comedian George.
Yeah, it was internet comedian. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then, I would find people that are internet comedians like, this is your boy.
What do you mean by internet comedian? Like, what do you mean by that?
People who don't, like he said, who just literally sit there, they don't go up on stage, they don't fucking do a podcast, they don't get invited to do anything. They just sit there and they're like, oh, here's my joke.
Oh, okay.
4 likes.
It's no, but there are people that you remember back in the weird Twitter days, and like there were just people that was their thing, was just writing good
fake
tweets.
profiles. I mean, I knew someone who had a fake profile of a celebrity, and he would just goof on it. Yeah, I remember those.
Yeah, it's just weird shit like that where people like that's their art, is making posts. And
I don't know, man. I kind of like that. Some of that's kind of funny to me.
It depends.
Depends.
on
Honestly,
what
it
it is.
depends on how funny it is.
Yeah.
really. Because I've seen some real sad posts. I'm like, oh God, don't do that.
Like, for example, Vince McMahon Googling, that Twitter account is fucking hilarious. That
Yeah.
thing, like, and it's, nobody knows who that guy is, but he's got tons of followers, and it's just him pretending to be Vince McMahon Googling shit like, am I racist?
Yeah.
Like, shit like that, and it's funny as fuck.
You have one also like for Reddit, like they have alternate accounts for Reddit who are personas on there, and I have one called Horny Todd Howard. Todd Howard is the guy who made Skyrim and stuff. He works for Bethesda, made Skyrim, Fallout, and of course there's subreddits like Gay for Todd and stuff like that. Which the only thing I ever post on there is like because they'll post pictures of Todd Howard and stuff. I'll just post this post makes me horny. I'll just post pictures and this picture makes me horny.
yeah,
And so yeah.
it's just it's fun to make posts sometimes.
As long as they're good posts, yeah, because there's a comedian out there, a local comedian. I won't say his name, but we can talk about it afterwards. Who, how much can I say without looking like an asshole?
You can say whatever the fuck
He was
you
the
want.
comedian who gave up business cards at every set. Do you remember him, the tall guy?
It's that describes like 8 million people
Oh God,
that are just starting out.
Jesus Christ, really? Woof. Okay, well I won't say anything else beyond that. He was he was just not funny, and he would post on Facebook all the time, and it like about his divorce. He just got divorced, and he just post the worst stuff, and like people would like and like, don't encourage him. You know this isn't funny. Maybe you do, and you're awful too. I don't know.
It's man, when you first start out, you get a weird kind of support. Like especially in that situation, because dude just got divorced, right?
Yeah.
So, all right, you're dealing with your divorce.
Find him.
Good for you, buddy. Here's a like.
Yeah, it's pity likes at that point in time.
But I mean, it's yeah, man.
I'm bowing out on that one. I'm bowing out. That's too funny.
It's but there, you have when people first start doing stand-up, like, they're able to get, like, people to come out just, for the novelty of
It
seeing
was this
you,
guy. Remember him?
seeing you do stand. Oh, my God. We can say who that is. That's Brian the comedian.
Okay.
And
Oh,
yes,
God.
he does give out his business cards all the time.
Oh, my God,
and
that guy
yes,
was-
he is really terrible.
I remember when I did the LOL and Tremont thing, I remember he came up and it was just... I went up after him. I felt the fallout of him because it was just...
Remember when I smoked that heckler?
Oh, who Dog the Bounty Hunter and the
Yeah.
fucking drunk guy? Yeah. Hey, listen! Hey, listen!
Do you
This fucking drunk
remember?
asshole.
And then after my set, he was like, "Hey, can I buy you a shot and a beer, man?"
There you go, yeah.
Fuck you, motherfucker.
So the Dog the Bounty Hunter guy, real quick. So there's a Cleveland National Convention. I'm sorry, the Republic National Convention going on. I was downtown by myself, walking around, just soaking in the fucking...
moron,
Yeah, oh my God.
moronic.
But
shit.
that guy walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, I need someone to help me out here." I'm like, "What do you need help with?" He goes, "Hey, I'll pay you $20." I'm like, "For what? Like, how big's your dick? What are you trying to get here, you weirdo?" He's like, No. My bike's been stolen. I just found my bike, but I'm also riding another bike. If you ride this bike back to my house, I'll pay you $20. I'm like, "I'll do it for 40." He goes, "Okay." And
It was the same dude.
same dude that you heckled months later. But what was funny was, as I'm riding to his house, I have Uber open. I'm like, I'm gonna call an Uber right now because I do not want to get chopped up and ate tonight.
Yeah, I'm gonna die.
Yeah. The dude actually, believe it or not, besides that he was an asshole heckler, actually was a nice guy. He
Oh,
gave me his
yeah.
$40. Nice dude.
You remember because you went right up after me, and that guy he called me over. He's like, "I'd like to buy you a shot and a beer." And it's like, "Why? Because I shut you the fuck up?" Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how
Yeah.
it goes sometimes. All right, so Seth, what's coming up in 5chan world?
I mean, dude, like, just check us out, 5chan.org. Please subscribe to us on YouTube. We got a Discord server.
add me on block.
Add me on block. But the main thing, I mean, the main thing I'm proud of 5chan, but Jordan can chime in. This was also the
Sure.
VR stuff. We're working on Drunken Bar Fights, the VR game we're still working on. You were in it. You were great.
Thank you.
Doing more stuff with that.
Sheer was actually at a party the other night when, I was like, "Oh yeah, Seth's coming on," and he's like, "All right, what's he going to talk about?" And then, I was like, "Yeah, I did a drunken bar fight for him," and you were like, "Wait, what?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm the wrestling fan in that game."
Yeah.
There was somebody that offered to put that game on at a party I was at.
Oh, there you go. Cool, man. Did you play it or no?
No, it was Jackbox night, dude. I love Jackbox because you write jokes.
Oh, I love that game.
Yeah.
With the smartphone game, the Jack.
Yeah.
I love those. Yeah, I would have played that too.
But yeah, it was a lot of fun. I mean, check it out for sure. I mean, like it was so much fun to record because I remember you were like, "It'll probably take like an hour and a half." We knocked that fucker out in like 45 minutes. It was-
And
it
I mean,
was good.
I'm working on other projects too, VR wise. Nothing that's slated to come out. One's called Honor and Duty D-Day. It's coming out in stores soon. It's a VR game for the PlayStation. It's a World War II
Hey,
shooter.
always keep me in mind.
And for as far as Drunken Bar Fight's concerned, yeah, Oculus 5, PC, Steam, PSVR. PSVR is going to update pretty soon with the voices will be in it.
Cool.
So, yeah, so
Very
that's pretty
cool.
much, that's the main thing. 5chan will be its own little thing. Nothing really to say there. And that's it. So,
All right.
Awesome.
So, Jordan, I don't think we're going to find anybody that hates social media as much as Seth from 5chan.
No, there is another.
I won't apologize again. I'm a repeat offender. You can see right through my skin. I don't care about making mistakes. I keep setting up and falling on my face. Feed me nothing ages. Drag me to the ring. Another discharge paper. Diagnosis drunkenness. I keep my bruise and my brain and under the punches. And I was meant to take.
This has been a Lousy Weather Media Network production. Find new episodes and archives at lousyweathermedia.com.